Hello, everybody. Whoa, I've been doing some stuff today. So I am kneecap deep in the BAM Margera conservatorship. If you caught that video yesterday, just to give you a small update, I have been able to confirm that BAM Margera is in a conservatorship in what's it called? What's that county in Florida? I already done forgot. The one where Clearwater is. Palelis, something like that. What's the name of it? Anyway, so on top of that, I have a whole nother video coming on that because some very, very weird stuff happened. And I'm honestly just dying to tell y'all about it. But while I was looking that up, it also came to my attention two big developments in the Wendy Williams case. So if you have watched my two videos on this channel, you have seen these documents. I'll hold up the printed out version because y'all know I print. Now you know why I print stuff. Okay, so here's Wendy's complaint. Here's her affidavit. Here is the letter from David. I know it's y'all tell me his name is Pikus. I'm calling him David Pikus because I think it's funny to make fun of him. All right, so David Pikus telling us that he filed a petition to put Wendy Williams into a conservatorship. Now you might be wondering, hey BJ, why aren't you showing us these things on the internet instead of, in this weird way with papers? Well, I would love to show it to you on the internet, but unfortunately, I cannot. So as you can see, this is what the website now looks like. Used to be where it says sealed, you used to be able to click and see the petition. But here we go. Order filed yesterday. Wait, what's today? Is today the 16th or the 17th? I think it was yesterday. Order sealing all of the documents. And y'all, they are not narrowly tailoring. This is not narrowly tailored. This is not, put in any kind of way where it's like, oh, we're going to redact some to keep her private information private. No. And we already know that this shit, excuse my language, is not private because we already read it. What privacy needs to be preserved for Wells Fargo? Can somebody explain that to me in the comments? Anybody? All right. But you know what? I don't really care because I already got the information that I need. So let's do a quick recap with each other here on the channel, shall we? All right. First, let me make it bigger. First, Wendy Williams on February 4th filed for Wells Fargo to unfreeze her bank account. Then a bunch of other things were filed. Then around about here, the attorneys started sending letters to the court. Wendy's attorney said, ain't nothing wrong with Wendy Williams. Nothing's wrong with her. She is not subject to undue influence. Here's a thing she can sign, all this stuff. Then this guy, David Pikus, right here, he sent letters talking about, no, Wendy Williams is incapacitated and let me get his letter out because you know what? He don't want y'all to see it, but I do. He don't want y'all to see what he said, but I sure damn do. I want you to see what he said. He said this: Wells Fargo has filed a petition in the guardianship court for the appointment of a guardian of the property of Wendy Williams. Here you go. Here y'all go right here. That's what David Pikus said. That's what he said. Here's his signature right here. Filed under penalty of perjury. Wendy Williams is an incapacitated person. All right. Okay. Now, who else do we want to talk about here? Who else is hiding? Who else don't want you to know their information? Well, I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to say, but y'all know I just say whatever I want to anyway. So I'm about to say it. Feel like my sweatshirt? I'm not wearing merch today. All right. So I knew they were going to try and seal these records. We already knew. Who else we dealing with? Oh, let's just talk. Let's just talk about this lady, Shay Liordanu. Now I have communicated with this woman and I posted. Now she is the person who, when I emailed Wells Fargo to ask for a statement, this lady, this one, Shay Liordanu, she's the one who eventually did respond back to me. Now, as you can see from her public profile, which you can click on in the link below, I do not encourage anyone to reach out to this person. I actually would prefer if you do not reach out to this person, because I'm about to tell y'all why. So I reached out to the Wells Fargo media inquiry line. I consider myself to be an independent journalist at this point who is reporting on the news. I am also highly educated. I am a lawyer. So I requested media inquiry. I made a media inquiry. And I said, what do y'all have to say about the conservatorship? Well, this lady responds, and she basically gave me a canned response, which I then went and posted on Twitter. Well, the next time I tried to log into Twitter, somebody had reported that tweet and said, I'm not allowed to share that public media inquiry response. Not allowed to share it because I guess this lady's email address was in it. That's why I'm telling y'all, do not email her. Or if you do, I'm telling y'all not to, because she's going to try and get your Twitter account taken down. I had to delete the tweet. I went ahead into Instagram because my Instagram account has already been deleted once. But this is what happens whenever you try to expose. How on earth, Shay, are you going to tell me I can't attribute a quote to you when you are the head of goddamn communications at Wells Fargo? All right, so let's read Shay's public profile that she has publicly available. Public. Shay is the head of communications for Wells Fargo Wealth and Investment Management, which includes Wells Fargo Advisors and the private bank businesses. In this role, she leads integrated internal, external, and executive communications. She is passionate about telling the Wells Fargo Advisors story, except when you try to give her credit for it, she don't want credit. She told me, don't attribute this quote to me. I don't know who the fuck you think I am, Shay. Who do you think you are trying to tell me what I can say? I got rid of my corporate overlords. I don't work for corporate America no more. So I don't know why you think you can just send out emails as the head of communications and tell people to keep it hush hush. It's kind of weird. And I'm especially insulted because y'all going to find out real soon this lady is from Louisiana. I think we might even share an alma mater. We do. We got the same degree from the same university, and this is how it happens. Sometimes you can go to LSU and you can come out all right, just like me. And sometimes you can turn out like this lady, Shaylee Ordniano. See what else she got going on this public profile. She don't want nobody knowing who she is, so you know what that means. I'm going to let y'all know who she is. It's public information. There's nothing private here. Don't tell nobody I told you. Well, I'm telling them, Shay. I'm telling them, what you going to do? What you going to do? What y'all going to do to me? Huh? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Shay joined Wells Fargo Advisors in 2017, around about the same time that Lori Schiller did in 2018. Previously, she led public relations for Scottrade. Prior to that, she was with FedEx at their world headquarters in Ware, Tennessee. All roads lead back. At FedEx, she held a variety of communications leadership roles. Thank you, Ruth. How can a bank control our lives? That's a great question, Ruth. I would like to know. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Shay began her communications career with a business-to-business technology company in California, moved to a .com startup, then to a leadership role with what? The University of California system? Well, here come Vivian Lee Thurin's alumni network. She grew up along the Gulf Coast of Louisiana. So did I. Holds master's and bachelor's degrees. Actually, I don't have a master's degree. I technically have a doctorate degree, but who's keeping track? It don't matter because I still grew up on the Gulf Coast. And you know what I got that's more important than any of this legal sense? Common sense. Why would the head of communications of one of the biggest banks in the whole world not want to be accredited with a media inquiry response? It's weird, Shay. You're weird. But if y'all having a crawfish boil for Mardi Gras, I'll be there. Y'all want to invite me? Just record everything. Shay and her husband, Flavu, live in the St. Louis area. and have one child. Well, I feel bad for that child if the mom handles their raising her kid like she handles her job. Secretive and sketchy. All right, who else? Who else we need to talk about? David Pikus. We never really did read his we didn't really read his whole thing. So I think, why not? Why not read David Pikus' whole little bio here? Since none of these people want to be known, well, we're gonna have y'all be known, baby. Y'all wanna do this here? Y'all wanna seal everything? Well, I might come and make a new YouTube video every single day just reading your bio here. David Pikus gets results. Well, damn sure he sure damn does. He sure gets results if the results you're looking for are a complete and utter lack of transparency. 100%. He has been actively engaged as a litigator for over 3 decades in New York and New Jersey. Devoted to complex cases, his experience has spanned nearly all facets of public litigation, including general, commercial, matrimonial, that means marriage, bankruptcy, regulatory, public utilities, securities, environmental, and intellectual property. Well, this man just does everything. You just hire him to do any damn thing you want him to do. David's career has spanned a wide legal spectrum. It is. A lot of times you don't see lawyers who have this much stuff on their CV, but I would actually like to see what he actually did. If it was his associates doing the work and he's taking the credit, because look, he's a big wig. He's a big wig, partner, principal, putting people in conservatorships. This is Wells Fargo's attorney, if y'all are lost. What else did this man do? David's career has spanned a wide legal spectrum, endowing him with a virtually unmatched diversity of experience. What do any of these damn words mean? It's just corporate fluff. That's all it is. Fluff. He has equivalent experience practicing before the courts and administrative agencies in both New Jersey and New York. He lectures regularly on New York and New Jersey family law, foreclosures, judgment enforcement, and other issues. He started his career in 1980 at one of Manhattan's largest law firms. So did I, and I made it 3 months before Lou Taylor came and tried to hire him to make me shut up. And then I quit. Rising to partner and co-administrator of the firm's litigation and marriage departments. In early 1994, he joined Bressler. This is the current law firm that he's with now, where he has been a principal, which means like an equity partner, I think, for over 25 years. Over his career, he has represented celebrity entertainers, Wendy Williams, professional athletes, corporate CEOs, authors, bankers, physicians, lawyers, accountants, public utilities artists, financial institutions, bankruptcy committees, and trustees. He has litigated numerous and well-known cases, including ones about railroads, ones about nuclear plants, one's first impression cases in family law, including equitable distribution and professional practices, and insurance awards, multi-million-dollar insurance coverage, comity granted, okay, all this stuff. I do not care. Considered a lawyer's lawyer, which is the most terrifying type of lawyer you can be, given what we know about these lawyers at this point. Y'all, who can write about themselves for this long? This is boring. David, you're boring. I hope your kids tell you you're boring too. You're taking away people's rights. You left that part off of your damn bullet points. Y'all see taking Wendy Williams' rights away from her? Because I don't. Maybe he should update it. Again, nobody send this man no emails. Considered a lawyer's lawyer and valued for his acuity of thought and analytical ability, David also regularly advises other law firms and has acted as an expert on American law for foreign lawyers. Appointed as special master in major cases in the New York Supreme Court and look, this is how connected these people are. What on earth is a special master in a court? Can we just not have judges and bailiffs and people no more? We've got to have a special master. David served as assistant counsel for the New York Governor's Judicial Screening Committee, special counsel for the New Jersey Democratic State Committee, aide to New Jersey Governor Brendan Byrne, and is an adjunct professor at Jersey City State College, now known as New Jersey City University. A prolific writer on a variety of substantive legal disciplines, he has authored articles published in New Jersey Lawyer, New Jersey Law Journal, and The Record. Okay. Selected on the Martindale-Hubbell AB Preeminent Lawyers list and New York Metro Super Lawyers, which is something that you nominate yourself for. So I'm not impressed. All right. Who else other than Mr. Pikus do we need to talk about today? Oh, yes. Lori Schiller, who has now deleted her Instagram account, but I got a screenshot of it. Don't worry. Let me show y'all the screenshot on my phone because I don't have it on my computer. So I just want it to all be in this video. So just give me one moment. Okay, Lori Bianco Schiller. Can y'all see? Lori Bianco Schiller. Banker, wife, and lover of soul cycle. You will not be able to find this account on Instagram anymore. Let me make it big. Since y'all want to hide in the bushes, hide in the shadows, here y'all go. Here you go. This is what she's hiding. Lori Bianco Schiller, banker, wife, lover of soul cycle, the one who petitioned or helped to petition to put Wendy Williams in a conservatorship. Y'all don't want to be seen? I'm going to make sure you're seen. Who else? Let's look. Here we go. Lori Schiller. Again, nobody, don't email, don't call. We are just talking about publicly available information here. As a financial advisor with Wells Fargo, and you can find these links below, but do not call, I can offer you, what is this? Liking this video will mean YouTube will promote this stream to more people to get the information out. Exactly. Everybody go like the video. You can dislike it too because it's still gonna give me a boost in the algorithm. This is what they don't want you to see. Should we just have a reading party where I read y'all the publicly available documents that are now sealed? Should we have a reading party? Let me know how I should do this. Because I don't want my stuff getting deleted. But I feel like I have a duty as a journalist, as a lawyer, as an activist for women's rights and disability rights and all of that to let y'all know what's going on. Look, let's read Lori Schiller's commitment to us. As a financial advisor with Wells Fargo Advisors, I can offer you a wide range of services from helping you select individual investments to developing a retirement plan. With access to a broad array of company resources, including research analysts and economic and market experts. I can help you make informed investment decisions based on your specific needs. She can also help put your ass in a conservatorship. She left that part out of her bio. She can also go and tell her boss and go and tell David Pikus that they want you in a conservatorship and they can petition a court to do it. Then after that, she can go ahead and help to make sure it's all secret. This is terrifying. Let's go to the FINRA broker check. Look up Miss Schiller. So some of y'all had asked, how do you look up? How did you find Lou Taylor? How did you find Lori Schiller? This is how. It's very easy. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Lori Schiller. Look at that. Lori Bianco, Lori Schiller. Click it. Now you can see everything what she all did. This is all her little... Look, Merrill Lynch, Brittany had money there. Morgan Stanley, Brittany had money there. And UBS. Now it says she left UBS in 2017. Well, isn't that interesting? Because this lady just started here in 2017 too. The whole crew come over together. I don't know. I'm not alleging that. I don't know. All I'm doing is asking questions. So I don't know what else to really say. I just feel like I need to let y'all know who's behind this case. Head of communications, Shaylee Ordia knew. She was answering questions. She didn't want me to tell people she was answering questions. I don't understand how that's private information whenever the public website has you as the head of communications. I know you went to a good school, girl, because I went to the same one. So I know it ain't, you know what I mean? Look, go Tigers. Go Tigers. So what you doing over there being scared to... You the head of communications at Wells Fargo. What's so scary about that? You don't want the public to know what you helping to cover up or what? Now, I don't really have too much else to say. I do have the documents. I wonder how the best way to make those publicly available because I don't believe they need to be sealed. What else I got printed out over here? Look. Got me a letter. Oh, this is the most recent filing. Y'all want to take a screenshot of that? The last thing before it was all sealed. Where's the transparency? It's our institutions. Our tax dollars are paying the judges to keep these documents from us. That's what's going on. Go Tigers. Kelly, this is a great theory. They're all in a panic because they lost Britney's money. And now they're trying to replace it with other conservatorships. Wouldn't that be something? If we found out that all these famous people's money is being used to do all kinds of crazy things behind the scenes and they don't even know about it and nobody knows about it, and now they're just trying to keep their financial institutions afloat. Wells Fargo's already been found guilty of fraud before. They have settled fraud cases before. I do believe it is we the people and not we the institutions. That's what I was taught. Couldn't get Kanye in a conservatorship, but you know what, Mandy? I believe they might still try. Given his actions lately, I'm not speaking on his actions. I'm not condoning. I'm not condemning. But based on how he's been acting and how the media is reporting on him, I don't think Kanye West is out of the woods for a conservatorship. I do not, especially with what I've seen this morning from Bam. I believe Bam Margera was tricked into a conservatorship, but I'm going to do a whole video on that maybe tomorrow or the next day. Maybe Shay knows the conservatorship is wrong and doesn't want her name attached to it. Well, that really sucks. Really sucks. Because Shay, I told you what to do with them corporate overlords already. Shay, Leordino, whatever. This is her right here. Head of communications. Head of communications. Doesn't want people to know that she's answering questions. Okay. I feel bad for us too. Sloan is in Florida. See if he can go to the BAM hearing. Yeah. So they're not all tricked into it. Some of them are put in conservatorship and they don't even know. I believe, and I don't know. I'm still figuring this case out. But look, I will show y'all. I was able to locate, and again, everything I have to print because they will. This is Bam Margera. Guardianship of Brandon Margera. Filed 9/14/2021. That's September 14th. And the person who put him in the conservatorship, Lima Javrimovich, who has an AI company for mental health. And I think that it may have something to do with that repeated drug testing that he always has to do. The judge is Sherwood Coleman. And the lawyer who put him into the conservatorship's name is Elaine McGinnis. So I was able to confirm Bam Margera is in a conservatorship. Okay. This is the attorney that put him in it. Okay. And then they tried to put him in a conservatorship in Arizona in June. Did y'all know that? Guess what? Y'all can make these private all you want, dumb bitch. Because guess what? I already got it. So, facts ain't defamation. I really don't know what else to say. I am in a mood. I'm sick of it. So Femme Fatale says, is it like a conservatorship of the estate or person, or is it different in Pennsylvania? Thank you for this question, Femme Fatale. Bam Margera is not in a conservatorship in Pennsylvania. He's in a conservatorship in Florida. Charlie Crist's state. Guess who else lives in Florida right now, y'all? Wendy Williams. Wendy and Bam are both in Florida. And just so happened, Britney Spears shared a letter from Charlie Crist yesterday on her Instagram. Charlie Crist has his connections in the conservatorship lobby. I have made videos of myself reading emails between Charlie Crist's legislative aide. Please go watch it. I have made videos exposing the phony fraudulent free act, which Charlie Crist did help to write. Well, I don't think he helped to write it. I think who wrote it was the Florida conservatorship lobby. But it is not a coincidence that Bam Margera is in a Florida conservatorship. You know what's weird about Bam Margera's conservatorship too? It was filed in Florida on September 14th, 2021. And on September 15th, a custody and a child support lawsuit was filed the very next day in Los Angeles. So if he is in a Florida conservatorship and his children or his child is in Los Angeles, are they keeping his child from him? I don't know. I would love to find out. Meanwhile, you have his friends Arf Arfin on their podcast talking about it's a good thing that he doesn't have access to his telephone. Meanwhile, his Instagram is now selling merch. I don't know, y'all. It's fishy. It's very, very suspicious. And because he's allegedly a drug addict, all y'all don't care about his rights. I've got word said he don't live in Florida either. So Charlie Crist, aka Chain Gang Charlie, someone who advocated in the 90s for prisoners, black men in particular, to be put on chains just like the slavery days. Y'all can look this up. Do not take my word for it. Fact check me. Chain Gang Charlie. You know who else Charlie has dealings with? Jeffrey Epstein. When he was the governor, he let Jeffrey Epstein off when he was governor of Florida. What's going on in Florida with conservatorships, y'all? Wendy Williams is down there. They're filing for conservatorships. What's going on with Florida? Charlie Crist trying to hijack the Free Britney movement with paid lobbyists who infiltrated the movement as plants. One of them was a PEDO. I can't say that on YouTube. Y'all know how they act. One of them is a registered sex offender. A plant. What's all this going on? Like a year and a half ago, y'all, I was like a normal like person who watched CNN and believed it. Okay. Like I'm saying normal, I'm using that word in a funny way. But like if I would have heard me a year and a half ago saying this stuff, I would be like, you sound unhinged and nuts. But prove me wrong. That Charlie Crist is not in bed with the Florida conservatorship lobby. Prove me wrong. He's running for governor again right now as a Democrat. But this just goes to show that these people don't really care about the sides because he used to be a Republican. They don't have loyalty. It's just political games for them. They never put poor addicts in a guardianship. The shown files said, I'm a recovering addict and I had my son taken away because I used to work at a legal brothel and because I was in a methadone clinic, which is so messed up. That is not acceptable. Y'all, we live in a place where people can take your kids away from you, the government, just because they don't like your life. We have a right to our children. Steve said, what? He does not live in Florida? What? So anyone in the United States can have the state of Florida put them in a conservatorship? I thought the illegal. Well, Steve, I would love to see I would love to see the case. But the issue is this is all you can see. They don't have no documents. It's all sealed. So Monkey Mogul said they do put poor addicts in conservatorships. They probably do. The way they probably do it is take state funding at that point, which is what the Free Act would do. It would give it would give federal funding to states to put its own citizens into conservatorships. It would create jobs, and the jobs that it would create are conservators. So they probably would put poor people in conservatorships, and that's probably what the Free Act is really all about. Good, Betsy. Betsy had her mom go and take all her money out from Wells Fargo in Miami this morning. And you know what? That's probably a smart idea because the South Florida Wells Fargo branches are wilding, taking away people's rights and sealing it from our view. What? question. Remember when Jamie filed Britney's conservatorship to be enacted in certain states? Does this factor here? So in Wendy's, I don't know. Everything's sealed at this point. So now we don't know. I'm not putting my money in Wells Fargo. I'm going to tell y'all that. I don't even have money and I ain't putting it in Wells Fargo. So let's watch this video. Wendy Williams allegedly, apparently, did make an appearance on Instagram yesterday. I thought that we could just maybe watch it together and do a little react, and then.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
So it's kind of hard to hear because it's windy and it's on a beach. No pun intended. But I have seen speculation that this is actually an old video. So I don't really know what that's all about, but let's just watch a little bit of this, about 5 minutes long, and see what Wendy had to say on her new verified Instagram account. I'll tell y'all what the name of it is. Bye, Steve. The name of Wendy's new Instagram account is called The Real Wendy Williams Online, and she only has these 2 posts. So listen, I don't know, if this is or isn't Wendy. We will. I mean, I don't know if this is or isn't recent, but I mean, it's clearly Wendy.
Hi.
How's your morning going?
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing okay, Beautiful sky. It's nice being here.
How often do you come out here?
Well, I'm here in Florida, and I come here
So she said she's here in Florida.
often. I've got
Often.
real family. Mother, father, sister, brother, family. And it's very peaceful being here,
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, so those
It seems windy because it is.
Is it always like this, or is it usually warmer?
It's usually, no, it's not usually warmer. It's still winter. It usually gets up to, they say, 80 degrees. But
So she said it's winter, so that indicates to me that it's recent, but I don't know.
I haven't gone to run in it. I don't want to do all of that. And then in a couple of hours.
Okay, oh my God, we are in the presence of a Wendy Williams celebrity. Chronicle Speaks, welcome, hello. Chronicle Speaks said this was filmed yesterday. The account is verified and she considers her mother in Florida because she's buried there. Okay, thank you for that update, for that information. So Wendy is saying that her mom is there because she is buried there. And that makes sense. She said it at the beginning of the video.
Hours, I go to my gym.
Are you working out after this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Excuse me, you know that I work out all the time, even though you don't come with me. I go on my own.
No, but I didn't think you go this early in the morning. I just thought you just go whenever you feel like it.
No, I like to go early because after I work out, I get tired. I want to, take a shower again. And then I like to.
Okay, so another publicist verified. So this is, I didn't want to be saying fake news, but y'all are saying this has been verified. It is Wendy. So I stand corrected. It is verified that this is Wendy. It is on her verified
lay
account.
down, watch TV. I get on the phone and call friends and family. And some business. I do call business affairs.
Right. Okay.
And, back at the apartment. That's where we live here. That's where he lives here. Thanks to me.
All right. Well, all right, so after this, we're going to go work out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else planned for today, or you're just going to keep cool? Just relax?
I think that's it.
You're taking a break from everything, really.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a break. I do this all the time. I'm
talking about more so like a break from like New York and stuff.
Yeah, this is a break from New
So her son's asking, like, you're taking a break from New York to get away from all that, right?
York. New York is fast paced, which I love.
Yeah.
I love here in Florida as
Doesn't look like dementia to me either.
much as I do New York, but they are 2 very different things and people. But New York is my heart, and Florida's a beautiful place, beautiful, regular, sometimes weird in a good way. Aren't we all weird in a good way?
So, speaking of that, you know, a lot of people have been wondering, like, you know, what you've been up to, and they've been, you know, sending their prayers out and everything. What do you have to say to those people just, like, thinking that you're up to whatever it is? Like, what do you have to say to them?
You say prayers and think about me? Really? Well, thank you.
Yeah, so everyone's praying about you.
Thank you.
Want to make sure that you come back strong.
Excuse me. I am going back stronger, you know.
Oh, okay.
Admittedly so, at 56 years old. There are things that happen to people.
You gotta let them know.
I would say things
Thank you, Plastic
start
Poncho.
about 40, and they go up from there.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta eat the right food. I'm not gonna go out to eat. Kevin, I don't want to go out to eat today. I want to order the food, bring it in, make sure that it's already ready, so all I have to do is heat it up, okay?
All right, but
I used to cook. When I was a kid, I used to cook, you know, when I was married and we lived, you know, with our son in you know, New Jersey. But now I strictly get food brought in. And it's vegan, it's vegetarian.
And isn't one of your favorite foods that are vegan the acai bowl?
Yeah, I do like that.
Wendy likes the
I do
acai
like that.
bowl.
I like regular stuff too, though. But I don't eat a lot of it. And when I do, I think I told you this. I'll take 1 or 2 bites of a real cheeseburger, a real hamburger, a real steak, and then I take 1 or 2 bites and then throw it away. And I'm good. The other food is really good, but it's crazy to think that you get skinny because you eat fake food or that vegetarian, vegan.
Right.
It's
Okay. I'm not sure like the extent to which like this is going to actually be helpful, but I'm going to continue playing it for the last like 1 minute just in case this gets removed from the internet or whatever. It'll be here archived.
It's not. There are plenty of people who eat that kind of food and they're fat. They go through health problems. I mean, everybody's got issues, don't we?
Yeah, it's about taking everything in moderation, right?
Yeah, everything in moderation. I like the height that I am. You know, at 56, a lot of times people start to hunch over,
Right.
and they become taller. So it's very important. You know, I want to be all I can be, and then get back to New York and get on down.
She's talking
Wendy
to her
Williams
son.
show.
All right, well, I'm going to let you continue your walk.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to check in with you later.
Okay. Look, leave me alone. Now you go back and I'll walk back.
All right, see you.
Leave me alone. Okay. So that was the video that was uploaded yesterday, and there is some disagreement about whether or not it is an update, a current video, but I believe Chronicle Speaks is like on top of this case. And if she said that this is verified and this is Wendy from yesterday, then I'm more inclined to believe that. Just because I know she's been on this case. Thank you, Heart of Inspiration. They moved the entire case to the guardianship court without releasing her funds. And now it appears Pikus is no longer the attorney, and we do not know who's representing Wells Fargo. Okay. I wouldn't want to be the attorney either. So Pikus, when we told him it wasn't too late to do the right thing, and it seems like somebody did the right thing because Pikus ain't on the thing anymore. So I guess we can stop talking about him. They moved the whole case to the guardianship course without releasing her funds. So where did you, thank you so much, Heart of Inspiration, for the super chat and for letting me know. Where did you find that information out? Because I would like to look more into it as well. So who told y'all that? I want to look. I can confirm it's been super windy and rainy. Okay, look, we have a confirmation. Betsy says she can confirm it has been super windy and rainy for the past few days, and that cannot be a coincidence. So looking more like it is windy, or it is windy from recently. I like this side of Wendy. She seems sane, mind, capable of speaking for herself. Exactly. So, somebody said this doesn't even look like early dementia. There's no dementia, y'all. It's a money grab and a power grab. That's what it always comes down to. Brittany, Bam, Nichelle, Peter, Max. It's always a money grab, always about control with these high profile conservatorships. she's not on her deathbed. She can think linear, feed herself, and she's unqualified for a bank enforced guardianship to me. I agree. Okay. So looks like, okay, so DM Monica the link and she will post it in the comments. Thank you so much, Monica. Always holding it down. This is not the picture of an incapacitated woman. Nope. So that's what's going on with Wendy. Again, y'all should follow Chronicle Speaks because she is on top of this case. She has been talking about it since before I even knew it was going on. So I would follow her because she has the updates. So yeah, thanks for coming by. I feel like very like, oh, she was here. That's so cool. And yeah, I think Wendy's fine. I think this is a huge money grab. And I don't even know how we're going to continue to keep up with this case because now everything is sealed. But let's keep our foot on their necks because you know God good and well, they're going to keep their foot on ours. So, you know, hashtag unfreeze Wendy. Facts ain't defamation. Love you, Mina. K. Bye.